Hey guys, Alex here from Tech Taboo, and today we're gonna take a look at 10 things you probably didn't know that your AirPods could do. Now, some of the things on this list you might have heard about before, but I'd be willing to bet that there might be a couple things on this list that you didn't know that your AirPods could do. So if you currently are an AirPods owner or looking to become one, here's some important things you should know before buying them. Now, starting off this list is actually using your AirPods with an Android device. A lot of people might not have known this because you typically almost always see them paired with iPhones. That being said, while the experience is definitely superior on an iPhone or another Apple device, you can use them effectively on an Android phone. That being said, if you are looking for truly wireless buds for an Android device, Galaxy Buds have recently been released, and while they are definitely different style of headphones, they will integrate and sync better with Android. I do actually own an Android device, so I can show you how to connect them if you are an AirPods user. So this is an Alcatel Touch 7, a pretty basic Android phone, to be honest. And if we go to the control center on an Android device, if we actually hold down the Bluetooth option, that will take us to Bluetooth. You can see my AirPods are actually already connected. And to do this, all you'd have to do is pair a new device, hold down the pairing on the iPods case, which is right here. You hold this down with the AirPods inside, the new device will populate, you can connect, and you'll be paired. To test this out, I'm gonna put my AirPods in and play a song off of Spotify. Avril Lavigne sounds amazing on Android devices too. Now, the next thing on this list isn't necessarily an AirPods feature, but it's probably something you should be aware of. If you're a case fan, a very active user, or just a little too clumsy with your Apple devices, you should definitely recommend looking at waterproofing cases. Basically, all of the newer iPhones are waterproof now, so if you want to follow that lead with your AirPods, you can check out a waterproof case, and I'll link a couple down in the description if you want to check them out. I'll put some Amazon links in there. Catalyst makes a great waterproof case for people that are looking to protect their AirPods even further. Now, the next really cool AirPods feature out there is actually in the Find My iPhone app. So if you've lost an iPhone, iPad, MacBook, or other Apple device in the past, you've probably used this app or definitely wanted to. The Find My iPhone app is a super handy application that helps you locate your devices. The Apple AirPods aren't any different. You can track them just as well and even play a sound off of them to find where they last were. So if we open up the Find My iPhone app, let's get that open here. Find my phone. Sweet. So here you can see all of my devices, but included in that list are Alex's AirPods. So if we go ahead and click on these, we can see exactly where they are, and thankfully they're right where they're supposed to be. And if we go to actions, we can actually play a sound. Might take a second. And just like that, you can hear they're making a sound, which makes them easier to locate in the event that you lose them. Now, if you're an Apple TV user, you might not have known that your Apple AirPods can actually connect to them. I don't personally own an Apple TV, so I wish I could demonstrate this, but the way you're gonna wanna do that is go into Settings, Bluetooth, and pair your AirPods just like you would with any other device and connect them. The cool thing about this is if you're in an environment where your internal speakers aren't very good, for example, I've got a 55-inch 4K TV and the speakers are just trash. Maybe you're up late, or maybe your roommate is trying to stay focused and you need to be quiet. That's a really handy feature to have, to always be able to just connect those AirPods and watch and consume the content that you like, whether it be a TV show or just watching YouTube. Now, this next feature might be fairly obvious to most, but I'd be surprised by how many people don't actually know this. If you are on your laptop all the time, you don't have to have your AirPods connected to your iPhone. AirPods can connect pretty much just as easily on a MacBook. If you go to the top right, go to your Bluetooth settings, you can pair a new Bluetooth device and connect your Apple AirPods. I personally use this all the time if I'm out on the go or in a coffee shop of some sort. I'm pretty much always have these in. They're not the best headphones of all time, but they're extremely convenient and it's always nice to have them. So if you're an AirPods user and you love to use your MacBook, Don't forget that you can connect your Apple AirPods with your MacBook just by going to the Bluetooth settings. And speaking of using it with other devices, you can also use Apple AirPods with an Apple Watch. I don't personally use an Apple Watch, but if you are an Apple Watch user, you can definitely connect them. Same way, settings, Bluetooth, and connect those AirPods and you will be good to go. Now, the one really cool feature about this is if you have a newer generation of an Apple Watch that is LTE or cellular enabled, you can leave your phone at home. So let's say you don't want to be so distracted at the gym or going for a hike in the morning, you can leave your phone here, connect your AirPods to your Apple Watch, and go to the gym undisturbed and in your zone. So if you are a fitness enthusiast or you like to be outdoors, I would definitely recommend trying to connect your AirPods to your Apple Watch so there's less distractions while you're getting at it. Now, this next feature almost seems like science fiction. You can use your AirPods as a hearing aid. So let's take a look at how we do that. If we go into the settings on our iPhone, we can go over to Control Center, go to Customize Controls, and then go to Add. In this list, you can see hearing, so I'll add it because it's already on there. So if we go ahead and click on hearing, it's now added. So if we go back to our home screen and we go to Control Center from the top right, you can see the ear icon. So let's make sure to connect, I'll connect the AirPods actually to my iPhone 10 here. So if we go down here, click ear, there's a feature called Live Listen, and we want to enable Live Listen. And what that will do is actually the microphone on the AirPods will pick up the surroundings so you can hear yourself. So if you suffer from bad hearing, this might actually be a handy feature. More importantly, if you're just trying to call, you're making a call and maybe in like a noisy environment, having Live Listen on will actually help you hear yourself better. So now, this is so weird. Live Listen is enabled and I can hear everything around me a lot louder. I will say I've now turned it off. The problem with Live Listen is Bluetooth actually has a pretty noticeable degree of latency. So what you're hearing is pretty delayed, but if you need to use this feature, it might be pretty handy. I just wish that it was a little bit quicker. This next feature is actually really handy if you're trying not to always be staring at your phone, and that's called the Announce Calls feature. You're actually able to tell who is calling you without even looking at your phone. And this is a feature that I didn't even know about till recently, to be honest. So let's take a look at how we do this. We're gonna wanna go into our iPhone and go into Settings. Once we're in Settings, we're gonna wanna go down to Phone. And on Phone, we wanna click on Announce Calls and make sure that it's on headphones only or headphones in car and always. And what that will do is anytime somebody will call you, it will actually say their name. Let's see if there's any way that I can capture this somehow. All right.
Alex Hager.
I don't know if that actually picked up on the microphone, but when they called, it said Alex Hager, and you can hear the person that's calling you. So from there, you can answer the call or choose to decline it. So if you're at the gym, busy, or just trying to stay on the go, it's really handy that you'll know who is calling you. This is a feature that I've been using basically nonstop once I've discovered it. Now, the next feature that you can use with your AirPods that you might not have known about is the fact that you can actually use them with one bud. I was pretty shocked to find out how many people don't actually know this. And to make this work, you're gonna wanna go into Bluetooth on your iPhone, click on the eye where your AirPods are, and then you can, where it says automatic ear detection, you're gonna want to, it will be enabled by default actually. Now, if you're an AirPods user, it's no secret that if you take one AirPod out, it will actually pause the music that you're listening to. However, if you don't want to use this feature and you want to keep the music playing and just use one bud, maybe you want to keep your right ear open for conversations, whatever it may be, you're going to want to turn automatic ear detection off. Now, to do this as a test, if we start playing some music, you'll see that the music continues playing. So if you only want to have one earbud at a time, turn off automatic ear detection and you can keep listening. Now, saving the best for last, my absolute favorite AirPods feature that I use every single day is programming the AirPods. And what I mean by that is you can actually program the gestures as to what they do when you double tap the left or right of your AirPods. Let's take a look at how we set this up. It's really easy and a super handy feature. So to program the left and right of our AirPods, if we go to Settings, Bluetooth, click on the I of the Apple AirPods. As you see here where it says double tap on AirPod, we can adjust what it does to the left and right. Now this is so handy and definitely a feature you should be taking advantage of. By default, both I believe are set to double tap to Siri, which is also really handy, and I keep that for the right ear in case you need to make a call, FaceTime, or respond to a text message. However, if you're strictly a music listener, you can actually change the left and right. Tons of stuff to tailor your music listening and accessibility experience. So those were 10 things that you might not have known about when it comes to Apple AirPods. Hopefully you learned something, and if there's something I missed, be sure to leave it in the comments below.